Manipur continues to be volatile. Following a fresh spate of violence in the state, curfew was imposed again in several districts and internet services have been suspended. The fresh spate of violence started following the retaliatory firing by CRPF in Jiribam on November 11, in which 10 armed men, who according to the police were alleged Mar militants, were killed. The armed men had allegedly attacked the CRPF camp and abducted 6 Methi women and children from a nearby relief camp. Violent protests rocked the state after the bodies of the 6 persons were found floating in Barak River. On November 14, the center reimposed the disturbed area status under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act in police stations in the state's valley areas, including Jiribam. However, violence continued. An angry mob carrying wooden sticks and weapons stormed the residences of over a dozen Methi MLAs and ministers last Saturday and vandalized properties inside the premises in Imphal. Security has been beefed up at the residences of several valley-based Methi MLAs and ministers. On Tuesday, ThePrint visited the residence of BJP Minister L. Shushindru and saw concertina wires and large iron gates erected outside his house by security personnel. A bunker has also been put up near the gate by the BSF personnel manning security in the premises. We are in Imphal, outside the residence of L. Susindro, BJP Methi MLA and a minister in the Singh government. Mr. Susindro's residence was one of the dozens of houses of Methi MLAs, BJP Methi MLAs, which was attacked and vandalized by a violent mob on Saturday. You can see Mr. Susindro's residence behind me. Since the day of the attack, the BSF personnel have erected these large gates, iron gates and concertina wires as safety measure against violent mob. Mr. Susindro was not in his residence at the time of the attack. The angry mob, comprising mostly young men and women, numbering around 700, had come demanding action against the perpetrators of the Jiribam incident, where six Methi people, including 3 women and 3 kids, were abducted, and subsequently their body was found in the Barak River. The angry mob demanded action against the perpetrators, and they were also demanding resignation of the MLAs for failing to curb the violence that has been going on in the small northeastern state since the last 1.5 years. Security has also been beefed up at MLA Kunjeshwar Singh's residence, where armed mob burned security vehicles and vandalized property inside the premises. We are at the residence of BJP Methi MLA Sapam Kunjakeshwar Singh, whose house was vandalized on Saturday when an angry mob came here. A mob of 500 people comprising men and women came to Kunjakeshwar Singh's residence after news of the bodies of 6 persons who were abducted from Jiribam and whose body was subsequently found in a river came out. The mob demanded that justice be done and normalcy be restored in the state. They were very angry and they demanded action against the perpetrators of the violence. Manipur has been on the boil since the last 1.5 years following ethnic clashes that broke out last May. Armed mob had also tried to enter and vandalize an ancestral home of CM Biren Singh. The Union Home Ministry has ordered deployment of 50 more companies of Central Armed Paramilitary Forces comprising over 5,000 personnel in the state, following the renewed violence. The army also staged a flag march in Imphal on Monday. the people have been demanding the resignation of the MLAs. Chief Minister Biren Singh held a meeting at his residence last evening with 25 of his MLAs, where a resolution was passed to declare those who were behind the attack in Jiribam as militants, and also demanded strict action from the center. The resolution also called for the removal of AFSA from the valley, failing which the CM and his ministers have said that they would decide on the future course of action in the state. This is Moushumi Gupta along with Suraj Singh Bisht reporting from Imphal.